Miyetti last pronouncement of support for Asiwaju Tinubu presidency bid by caller Amzat. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The cost is becoming clearer. This is one of the key groups in the polity of a country. Their submission to support the aspiration of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is unequivocal and far-reaching. How is that unequivocal? How? Wow, on top of supporting presidency, this plenty grammar. Okay. But do you know that if had it been Nigeria is a state where anything goes, do you know that the northern people we are coming out to vouch for presidency? Had it been Nigeria, as the Nigerians themselves, they don't care. Do you know the northerners will still come out for presidency even after ruling the country for 8 years? That is how power intoxicates. And you know what? These people have been in power and yet we are yet to see how they have, bettered the country. We have been trying so hard to see it, but we have not. And yet they still want to be the president. You have been in a position for a very long time. Things has not been getting better. Instead of you to allow somebody else to see what he or she can do about that position. Instead, it is well. The news in detail, please stay with us. Today, January 23rd, 2022, I also stumbled on the social media submission of audacious former President Atiku Abubakar that if PDP denies him presidential ticket, his next option is to roll out his political machinery behind Asiwaju's Tinubu presidency bid. This pronouncement will continually remain a watershed in the bid of the ex-Lagos State governor to become Nigeria's president come 2023. Atiku confirmed that in his assessment that Tinubu remains the best and leading contender amongst all candidates and parties rolled into one. From the helter-skelter movement of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) governors, it is apparent that they have concluded their plans to deny Atiku the ticket to be the flag bearer of the party, and those governors would never buckle under whatever pressure, not even with Atiku's pronouncement. It is a power play and they might likely want to damn the consequence. Indeed, those PDP governors have readily identified one of their own to be their candidate. So technically, Tinubu and Atiku may likely work together, and who will match them? Strategy for strategy, reach for reach, resources for resources, and foot soldiers for foot soldiers. The Bible pronounced it. There are times and seasons for everything and everyone. Sincerely, Asiwaju's Tinubu season and time seems to be on our hands, and like I've submitted severally, there is absolutely nothing anybody can do about it. For about 4 to 5 years running, I've been very consistent on the project of Asiwaju Tinubu taking over from President Buhari after the latest tenure. Despite several attacks on the social media, I've never wavered. I've never been perturbed. I've never buckled. Indeed, for years, I've been remarkably resolute because I have total confidence and trust in this iconic and gifted politician that he will turn this country around. He has the wherewithal. He has the wherewithal. He has the strong will. He has the mental alertness. He has the reach. Let us collaborate to give him chance. Let us keep our finger crossed as other fundamental endorsements running like torrents. Honorable Kola Amzat, CEO, WKA Consulting Limited. Who? They said he is even mentally alert. He has a mental... Who? Have you seen this man speak recently? Oh no. Those people who are actually coming out to say this, I'm not sure they have actually come out to... They have seen this man speak. Have you seen the way this man talks? Have you seen the way he looks? In fact, the man is looking so tired. Like how? I keep asking myself, how? How is it that you're seeing somebody who is mentally tired, mentally stressed, physically tired, drained, looking all old and fragile? At the end of the day, you're calling on that person to become your presidency. Some will say, oh, he has invested in democracy. So what? So because someone come into your family and invested in your child's life, that the person, even if the person is 90 years old, should get married to your daughter of 17 years old? Is that what you're going to say to us? Or do you get to build a company, and after you have built this company for a very long time, you give it or hand it over to somebody who is even more older than you? Does it work like that? Of course not. So let us do the right thing. Let us not allow pocket infrastructure, stomach infrastructure to becloud a sense of reasoning. The better we see that this is not the right thing to do, the earlier for us. If the blood-sucking demons in the land is rolling drum of support for a presidential candidate for the forthcoming election, then it's obvious that killing, kidnapping we are seeing today will be a child's play compared with the future if eventually such a candidate is in control. The worst is this group that have shown the support for Tinubu, which is to say his own campaign mantra would be the finishing level. See what greed and desperation could cause. Exactly. Except the Lord builds the house, the labor builds in vain. So says my Bible. Let us wait and see. If the two giant ones must team up together as their political strategists and friends, then nothing should stop the presidency. The fear are these two things, however, can the presidency be shared amongst them? Can't Nigeria then be polarized after religious divisiveness during the polls? Even this election winner they won't struggle for. I beg. I don't ask before. Saying I go down for C, I go down for A. Another issue about his presidential ambition is his running mate. Is he picking a Northern Christian or a Muslim? The Southerners will never accept a Muslim ticket. He has said he does not mind that whoever they bring alongside him, that he doesn't care. Some people get sense in assessment of situations like this. While some people sense based on social media, but let's put all finger across. Is Atiku Northern or Southerner? How would serious political party will nominate his presidential ticket to North again? The course is already clear. Tinubu to God is all the great. Oh my God, this even never ceases to amaze me. This is showing who have been behind the killings in the West. No wonder Tinubu has never made comment on the issue. At the end of the day, Nigerians should open their eyes and make sure they don't vote for another problem, another trouble. It is going to be a total disaster. Nigeria, brace up. Make sure nobody intimidates you into doing what you do not like. And make sure you yourself don't put yourself in trouble or shoot yourself in the leg. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.